hindi ko talaga maintindihan kung saan yung utak ni Riz Satanas dahil nga, di ba, she's a champion of democracy, a bastion of free speech kasi dapat may boses lahat ng mamamayan. Pero the moment na nagsulat na naman ako ng summary, may cyber libel na ako. Oh my fucking goodness.
We are talking about Riza Ontiveros' work as a senator. Kasi hearing niya yan eh, witness niya yan eh. Hearing niya, witness niya, tinalikuran siya. What's wrong with questioning the integrity of your committee hearings, Miss Riza Ontiveros? Diba, you're using our money. Pera namin yan. I'm pretty sure yung pinag-accommodate ninyo kay alias Rene, also known as Michael Maurilio, ay pera ng bayan. I'm pretty sure yung perang ginamit mo dyan pang-accommodate or whatever para kay alias Rene, you use your MOOE.
Correct.
Diba? So, wag nyo kami pinuputang ina as if we did something wrong. That is the worst insult you can do to the tax-paying citizens of the Republic of the Philippines. Makikita na yung puwet mo, Iyo. Ayan. Hello!
Paolo here. Hello. Galing ako sa derma, guys, because I had an allergic reaction. So sa mga taga Davao dyan, or if you guys are planning to go to Davao, punta kayo sa Laxmed. Sila yung reason bakit, look at this jawline. Wow! Yan! Talagang Laxmed yan. Tingnan mo tong AI na to. Tingnan tong AI na to. Wala na nagpo-fold sa kanya. Talagang Botox yun.
Sabi ni Happy Pam, Riza just shows na takot na siya sa paglantad ni Rene. Di niya alam kung anong gagawin niya. So, nagpunta si Riza sa NBI, right? And she asked for the NBI's assistance para imbitahan yung mga
Ako yung pinopos.
Para i-assist siya for
complaint.
Nagkaroon siya ng NBI complaint. So, hiningi niya yung tulong ng NBI kasi meron daw syndicated na effort in order to put her down or whatever she means, ganyan. So ngayon, parang, I do not know what they're trying to do, no? Parang are they saying na kapag ikaw nag-share ka ng content, does that mean, di ba, meron ng conspiracy, ganyan. So parang ang labo naman na gano'n, di ba, yung nila.
Actually, ang hindi ko rin maintindihan because I haven't shared the video.
Yeah, you only made that.
Ang ginawa ko, summary. So, pinanood ko yung video, nag-summarize ako point by point sa lahat ng mga sinasabi ni alias Rene. Yeah. Then I posted it. And what's more funny about it is the fact na after my post gained traction, mga 12,000 shares ata, bigla siyang tinanggal ni Meta. Tapos, banned ako for a month. And then, yung violation ko daw is coordinating harm and promoting crime. Paano naging coordinating harm and promoting crime when I only summarized the testimony of alias Rene?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Diba it's kinda unfair because wala mang fake news doon, walang additional information, walang exaggerated statements. I only plainly posted about what has transpired on the video. Yan yung problem. So, hindi ko talaga maintindihan kung saan yung utak ni Riz Satanas dahil nga, di ba, she's a champion of democracy, a bastion of free speech kasi dapat may boses lahat ng mamamayan. Pero the moment na nagsulat na naman ako ng summary, may cyber libel na ako. Oh my fucking goodness.
Mas malala pa nga yung ginawa ko. Ako yung first na nag-share, di ba?
Exactly.
Mas malala, bardagulan pa.
Pero mas gusto ko yung mga nag-comment dito.
Yung video mismo nung lalaki, tinag ko pa siya. Pero may tanong ako sa inyong dalawa. Ngayon na, obviously, pinakita na yung names ninyo. How do you guys feel?
I don't fucking care.
Oo. To be honest.
Kasi from the very beginning, alam naman talaga ng mga followers ko kung ano yung real name ko. It's just that I don't wanna be called by my real name. It's a common name. Diba? So yung Tio, it's unique. Unique ako. Almost perfect ako eh. Diba?
Feeling ko sila lang din may gawa niyan kay Rene. Patibong yan si Rene para sa inyo mga DDS vloggers. I don't think na ganon. well, there is a possibility na tama yun, pero medyo far-fetched na patibong siya. Kasi guys, walang panalo si Risa dun sa pagtalikod ni Rene. Kasi nga, why did your witness turn against you? Diba?
Hindi, ang point ko nito, ang question ko na hindi masagot-sagot ni Risa Hontiveros is the fact na ginawa niyang gospel of truth si alias Rene when she accused Kibuloy of the cases na final niya, 'di ba? Pero ngayon na bumaliktad, biglang naging fake news, biglang naging of falsehood si alias Rene. So if we follow the same line of thinking, it only means na all things that Rene have uttered during the Senate hearing are false, di ba? If follow natin si Risa Hontiveros. Pero ang hindi ko talaga maintindihan, guys, is yung fact na, number one, why is she filing cyber libel cases to the people who are only sharing verifiable information or publicly available information? It's not cyber libel, guys, when you are only summarizing someone's testimony.
Correct.
It is cyber libel.
And even sharing the content when it is publicly available.
That's true.
When people share contents, okay, especially this one, ang tinutukoy niya si Risa, and Risa is a public official. Naman, Risa, putang ina naman. Just go.
Risa, tanas ka nga. Because, alam mo ba, Risa, sobrang hassle yan. Tapos, alam naman namin, hindi naman kasi kami bobo, hindi katulad mo. Alam namin if ano yung elements ng cyber libel. Ang hindi ko maintindihan, you are using the taxpayers' money to go against the taxpayers who are criticizing you. That is not a mark of a good leader.
Correct.
That is a mark of an oppressor. Risa Tanas, you are not yet the President of the Republic of the Philippines, but you are already oppressive and abusive. What does that tell you, diba?
What does that tell everybody
about
diba?
You?
About her.
Imagine, so you're a fake advocate of democracy because you don't want to be criticized. A true leader must be open to criticism. If you don't want to be criticized by the public, then go private. Resign from your position. Find another job. Or maybe go to a non-government organization. Ikaw ang magrena-renahan doon.
Baka gusto niya maging aesthetic look.
Hindi pwede kasi parang kulang siya sa chin filler, sa Jotox.
Ganda ni
sa
mo.
May ano siya, Jotox, may may chin filler
ano
na siya.
Ano isa-suggest mo sa kanya?
Ano siguro prayer? Kasi Risa, you're a public figure. Tapos si alias Rene, dito ako. Hindi ako patatalo kay Joey. Sa akin ang moment na to. Risa Hontiveros, you're a public figure. You should be open to criticisms. Do not be onion skinned. Okay? Now, sa panahon na lumabas si alias Rene, yung tinatakipan niyo pa yung mukha niya sa Senate, parang Diyos siya, di ba? You treated him as someone na siya lang yung humahawak ng facts. Someone na may monopolyo ng katotohanan. Dinidismiss mo yung arguments or yung ng mga tao, ng mga KOJC members na nagsasabing lahat ng sinasabi ni alias Rene ay hindi katotohanan. Fake news yun. Pero ano sinabi mo? Paniwalaan natin si alias Rene. Now na lumabas si alias Rene and he told us about what you did, that you bribed him 500, then 500,000, an additional 500,000 if he includes Bongo, Duterte, and sino pa yun? So Duterte, so naging 1,012,000 per information na ibibigay, sasabihin mong fake news. No, okay. Sige, if fake news lahat yung sinasabi ni Rene, paano naging hindi fake news yung mga sinasabi niya sa Senate? Logic lang yan. So that is where the criticisms come from. And I don't understand the fact, Risa Tanas, na you are filing cyber libel cases to people who only reacted and formulated their opinions based on the narratives peddled by your star witness. Or maybe nasaktan ka talaga because star witness mo yun eh. Naging bastion of truth mo yun, naging figure of katotohanan mo yun. Pero ngayon na bumaliktad, wala na.
She was shoving down our throat. Our throat, yung nagsasalita yung nagsasalita yung mga witnesses niya. Tapos ngayon na bumaligtad, biglang hindi kasi nagagets ni Rize. Ang question dito, bakit ka tinalikuran ng witness mo? Regardless regardless whether totoong binayaran mo yan, or kung binayaran man yan ng Duterte side, Pastor Tibuloy, or whatsoever, hindi yun yung question eh. Kasi that's going to be proven through through hard evidence.
Correct.
Sa ngayon, hindi natin mapapatunayan kung sino ang nagbayad kung sino. Even yung sa claim ni alias Rene, ni Michael Matillo. But the undeniable fact, Risa Ontiveros, makinig ka. The undeniable fact is tinalikuran ka ng witness mo na talagang ginamit mo at talaga ibinandera mo at pinalulun mo sa aming mga throat na totoo ang sinasabi niya. Bakit ngayon? Iba na yung sinasabi niya.
Exactly. Tapos, remind lang kita, Risa Hontiveros ha, just in case yung mga PR mo na mga bobo rin naman, kung nakikinig kayo, December 13, 2022, press release ng Senate. Risa Hontiveros, you want to file a bill to decriminalize libel.
Yeah, that's true.
And now you are weaponizing that to silence your critics.
Weird, no?
Weird, no? Ang plastic mo. Hindi ko maintindihan kung anong klaseng utak meron ka. Kasi guys, makikita nyo yan. I-search nyo yan. Hontiveros files bill to decriminalize libel. Diba? Gusto niyang i-decriminalize yung libel because siya yung gawa ng gawa at that time.
She believes that she believes in free speech. Ibig sabihin, she should be unhampered, not limited in whatever it is that she is saying when it comes to criticizing the administration, the government, diba? Yun yung gusto mong mangyari. But what happened now? I mean...
ano na ngayon? So clearly, you are weaponizing the law because you have the budget. Now, since you have the budget, you are legally harassing your critics for them to be silent. And yan, Risa Hontiveros, ang panawagan ko sa'yo is, may mga bagay talaga na hindi nadadala sa index card. Okay? May mga bagay na kailangan ng common sense, may mga bagay na kailangan mong pag-isipan na ikaw mismo. Hindi yung may nagdidikta sa'yo on what to do. I know. Sa PR na perspective, what she's currently doing is a damage control. Gusto niya i-control yung narrative because nga, damage na siya. Tapos, ang isa pang punto dito, Risa Hontiveros, bakit ang tinarget mo lang for your cyber libel cases ay mga pro-Duterte supporters?
Si Atty. Libayan kasama.
Si Atty. Libayan. But why are you not filing cases sa mainstream media na sila mismo ang
unang napulmon?
Oo.
Lord, sabihan mo yung mga researcher mo, Risa. Mainstream media, sila yung nag-legitimize ng issue na yan because they covered alias Rene.
Correct.
Ginamit nila. At magpasalamat ka din sa mainstream media because despite having a shallow statement about it, they covered your statement, your defense. So bakit walang cyber libel sa mainstream media? That's one question. Second question is this. Bakit hindi mo finailan yung mga lawyers na nagsasabi na you have this pattern of bribing and planting witnesses?
Yeah.
Attorney Topacio, if I'm not mistaken, 2023 pa ata or 2022, sinabi niya na ikaw ay nagbabayad ng mga witnesses. It's a targeted harassment. You know what, guys? Legal harassment. When we say legal harassment, the person is using the current legal framework to harass an individual for them to keep silent.
Diba?
Yeah, kasi nga guys, kung for example, for an ordinary person na hindi sanay nakakatanggap ng sabina or ng summon, matatakot yan, hysterical yan, and mag-anxiety yan, ganyan. Pero for some people who understand the law and who know how to navigate the law, easy lang yan. Ang panawagan ko lang talaga is, let us not be silent by Risa Hontiveros and the rest of her allies in the Liberal Party, because they have been using this playbook since time immemorial. If they want to eliminate someone in the picture, they will file multiple cases against that person para, oh my God, matakot or give in or ganyan. So yan yung nangyayari ngayon, and I don't really understand nga bakit of all the people who shared the video, look at TikTok. Di ba?
So TikTok,
millions of views na nag-share.
Naglaman talaga may Pao dyan, ba't hindi siya kasama?
Oo. Si Paolo, actually, in all honesty sasabihin ko sa inyo, I haven't seen the video of alias Rene until Paolo shared it. So when Paolo shared it, nakinig ako, I jotted down all the information na sinabi ni alias Rene, and that's when I started to parang check everything, summarize it, parang ganyan. And yun na yun.
Mas wala pa nga comment ko sa inyo.
Kaya nga, ang hindi ko alam, bakit ako cyber libel? Which element of cyber libel ang doon? Diba? First, the issue now here is summarizing someone's testimony and posted it on Facebook constitute cyber libel? Because if that is the case, if you summarize a book tapos kakasuhan kita for cyber libel, pwede na pala. It's really a shallow PR attack from Riza. I understand na ang masasabi nila na ganyan pa yan ka ngayon, what's strong ba? Brave si Tio ngayon kasi hindi pa siya nakulong. Guys, wala talaga akong ginawa. O kung makukulong naman ako, of course, maybe because may bayaran na nangyayari doon. Because if you, kahit baliktarin nyo yung post ko, there is no libel there.
Kaya mo.
Hindi ko sinabing halimbawa, hindi ko sinabing pokpok si Risa Hontiveros. Yan yung libel. Diba?
But summarizing.
Yeah, but summarizing a testimony, it's not libel.
We are talking about Risa Hontiveros' work as a senator. Kasi hearing niya yan witness niya yan Hearing niya, witness niya, tinalikuran siya. I mean, what's wrong with questioning the integrity of your committee hearings, Miss Risa Hontiveros? Diba, you're using our money. Pera namin yan. I'm pretty sure yung pinang-accommodate ninyo kay alias Rene, also known as Michael Maurilio, ay pera ng bayan. I'm pretty sure yung perang ginamit mo dyan pang-accommodate or whatever para kay alias Rene, you use your MOOE.
Alright.
Diba? So wag nyo kami pinuputang ina as if we did something wrong. That is the worst insult you can do to the tax-paying citizens of the Republic of the Philippines.